It's a fun group, you know. You get around a bunch of association execs and allied members, and a lot of us are in the business of hospitality. You meet in places, in hotels, and places that are all about hospitality. So you're just around a lot of fun people. The summer conventions, the summer meetings, are always in a fun place to get away and enjoy the camaraderie and the sharing of information. So it's just always been a kind of a fun thing to do. I don't know what people will remember. I just remember that, serving as president, served with a really good board of directors. We made some changes that year to compensation for our exec that hadn't been done in a number of years. We met, we did a thorough analysis of those kind of things, got the board to vote on it, got the membership to vote on it. And so, that was something that I was glad that we did, because it had been a while since that had taken place. I think about a guy like Pat Hall, who has been a friend of mine for a very long time, and who is always good with his advice, good with his counsel. I think about a guy like Ed Kelsey, who's been around for a long time, and somebody that you can visit with, and if you got a question about association management, I mean, they're very knowledgeable, and they're good to share that kind of information with you, and those are two that come to mind for sure. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now. This is my third association to manage, the Oklahoma Restaurant Association. I enjoy bringing member value and the challenges of bringing member value to my members, to our members. Some people would probably ask me if I was crazy, but I actually enjoy working with the board of directors. Is it sometimes challenging? Sure, sometimes it's challenging to work with the board of directors, but I find small business people to be very passionate about what they do. I have a great deal of respect for them, because they have skin in the game. I mean, they've got their money invested in their business, their time, and their employees, and on many occasions it's their families. And so I enjoy working with the board of directors to bring member value and to represent my members to the best of our ability, and I try to instill that in our staff. So it's just fun for me. It's every day is a new challenge, every day is a different challenge, and I find that rewarding to do that. I think the best advice that I would give to someone who is just starting out in their association management career, or considering that, is to never feel like that you have all the answers. Even if you study for and receive your CAE, always take advantage of the wealth of knowledge of the people that are around you. I think that's probably the best thing that you can do, is to just tap into that. And there's a wealth of knowledge out there, both online and electronically, and just the peer-to-peer relationships that you would have with people in the Oklahoma Society for Association Execs, and just take advantage of it. It's changed over the years. Of course, I've been doing this for about 20 years. But I think the value of OSAE is the interaction that you can have, and the knowledge that you can gain from talking to your fellow association execs. I haven't been in a while to the CEO roundtable, but once a month they have a CEO roundtable, and on the occasions that I have attended, it's just good to throw out a topic and talk about it, and what are best practices? How do you handle this issue for your membership? And that's very valuable. I think they ought to keep doing what they're doing. I think bringing, and obviously OSAE is much like what we do as association managers. I mean, it's an association of execs. Might sound a little bit redundant, I guess, to talk about the Oklahoma Society for Association Execs. We are a society rather than an association, but just bringing value to the membership, having bringing the programs to the monthly luncheons that will bring value to it. There's a broad range of people that are in the room when we have those luncheons. There's people that have been there, that have been doing this a lot longer than I have. And then there's people that have just started in their association career. So the needs are different. And so I know that that's a challenge for the program committee and for the management of the society to bring value in those meetings. But just to keep doing that, just to keep bringing programs that will say, that people will say, that's a value to me. Or if nothing else, continue to have the monthly luncheons so that those of us that have been around, not that we know it all, but those of us that have been around for a while have that opportunity to visit with our fellow execs and our allied members, just so we can continue that camaraderie. Yeah, I would. I would. I've been blessed to be someone who enjoys very much what I do. It's a challenge, but I enjoy that challenge. It's not unlike running a small business, and you have to approach it that way. Nonprofit association management is really is a tax status. It's not a business model, and you have to be responsible and a responsible steward of the investments and the assets that your board and your membership places in your control. And you got to be very transparent about that, and I enjoy that. I enjoy the opportunity to every day to interact with my members, with my board. I've got a very large board, but I enjoy that interaction and meeting those challenges and working on them on a daily basis, whether it's out at the state capitol, whether it's with a regulatory agency in Oklahoma. I just enjoy doing that, and so absolutely, looking back on it, I would do it again.